So this much we know, that it is a night of forgiveness, a night of blessing, a night of mercy. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam himself engaged in a very, very long salat in this Mubarak night. He was masoom, he was sinless. There is that incident of Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, who followed him to the Qabristan, thinking that Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam must have gone to one of the other wives. And then she returned quickly home. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam also returned and found her that she was breathing heavily as if she had been running and returning from somewhere. That whole detail has been explained many times. But then that's when he informed her of what this night was all about, and then he sought her permission, and then he stayed up for the rest of the night. Now there are lots of lessons to be learned from there, that if we have to see it, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, I've discussed this some 2-3 years ago also, that the words that have been used, قَامَ النَّبِيُّ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمْ رُوَيْدًا وَانْتَعَلَ رُوَيْدًا وَفَتَحَ الْبَابَ رُوَيْدًا وَأَغْلَقَ الْبَابَ رُوَيْدًا. What a Nabi, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. She could have just used the word once only, that Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam got up silently and left her. But she says Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam got up silently, very softly, gently. He opened the door also he put on his shoes gently, softly. He opened the door softly. And then he left also. Why did he do all these things? So that her sleep may not become disturbed. His beloved wife, but he doesn't want to disturb her sleep. He was going to the Qabristan to go and pray for those who had passed away. But the lesson that we take from there is the consideration of the rights of others, which has left our dictionary. When it comes to our parking, when it comes to all other matters in our lives, we consider ourselves. It's I and I. Or I, me and myself. That comfort must be for me. Everybody else can be inconvenienced, I will not bother. No consideration. And if you look at the entire life of Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam, it was nothing but consideration. Therefore, we must always put ourselves into the shoes of the next person. That how would we have felt if we were in his shoes? Instead of losing our top and losing our mind and blowing our fuse and fighting and arguing when the person tells us that this is wrong what you did.